We'll take away your Monday blues.
You don't want to miss a week with us.
We'll talk health.
Well,
jump into the mix.
Or the hot seat.
Don't miss the brain buster.
Or the crazy giveaway.
I mean, is this planet Earth?
Is it?
I don't know, let me check. Either way, it's got a buzz.
And a bugger too.
Ow.
We interrupt this program for an important announcement.
I'm in a big mood.
You're now inside NNN's entertainment block.
Bless me, baptize.
Radio's premier afternoon experience. Your one-stop shop for all things music, culture, creativity, and entertainment.
You make me wanna run, run, run.
You deserve that break, so come, take it with us inside the entertainment block. Let's stay trending as we rethink afternoon radio.
Baby, when the bright lights start to fade, fire up your lights.
So catch the vibe and ride the wave. Every day, 1 to 5 p.m. right here on Nationwide 90 FM. Your new revolution in media.
3, 2, 1.
Welcome to Nationwide's entertainment block, your number one choice in afternoon radio.
You ready?
Yeah. You know, a fully body bad guy that talk, you know. You represent for the sound off. And me I say, yo, Karen, yo, triple X. When that one you drop, then triple vex. Fully.
Run it.
When you want to hear the sound off, you can't listen it and don't laugh. The sound off, hear me I say keep it represent to the fullest and I mean for the sound off. Monday to Friday 1 to 3 on Nationwide 90 FM, the new revolution in media. Mad.
That I'm ready. Show them what beans do.
Okay. And the sound off Nationwide 90 FM, 1 to 3 p.m. Lad.
They ain't believe in us. God did.
What's up? It's Megan Sue, and you're listening to The Sound Off on Nationwide 90 FM.
Nah, malalai.
Sound off, Monday to Friday, on Nationwide 90 FM. This is Beanie Man, give it to them, Saga, Zen.
Oh, you mean?
Alright.
You hear me, I said, man, I Dexter up, so you're listening to the sound off 1 to 3 every day on Nationwide. You know the channel. Love.
Nationwide is on your side.
The number one power mixer.
DJ Jerome, the Shell Boss. Mix.
Sound off, Monday to Friday. 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 I'm Nationwide 90 FM. This is Beanie Man. Give it to them.
Hello, 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 hello to you and yes, you too. Welcome to everybody who is sharing with us today on the entertainment block. And we are now in the sound off with myself, Karen Design Diva Booker, of course, the indomitable Mr. Knowledgeable Mr. Triple X Head Boy, and of course, the very talented and engaging DJ Jerome.
Okay.
Yeah.
The intro.
Of course. So for everybody who's riding along with us in Radio Land, welcome. Welcome and thank you for sticking and staying and being with us. For everybody over there on YouTube, I see you guys. You're just so much for me to mention right now, but I will acknowledge in a little bit, and thank you so very much for joining us this afternoon at 1 o'clock. You are present and accounted for. So you all know this is Women's History Month. And women, we need to take up space. Yes, we need to come out and we need to be ourselves unapologetically. Yes, this is a time for us to shine. Oh, yes, this is our month. This is, remember where we're coming from, we are coming from the places and spaces where we couldn't speak. We couldn't show up. So now let us all show up in our numbers. Let us have things to say. Let us please shine that light really, really bright. Yes, so it's Wellness Wednesdays as well. And it's also Endometriosis Month. So, Wellness Wednesdays, you guys know already that we have what's on your lunch menu coming up. So, I want you to send in some wellness meals. Also, it is Wednesday. It is National YouTube Day, where the YouTubers will rate the lunches. Triple and I will, of course, express ourselves because that's what we do. But we will not be rating. So, Jerome will express himself, I will express, Triple of course will express, but the rating is all up to the YouTubers, so stay tuned for that. So of course, we have Rip from the Headlines, we have Talk Your Mind, we have experts coming on to talk about, all manner of health and wellness, and of course we have the Design Studio. And in the Design Studio today, it is Know Your Roots. So we're going to talk about our roots with regard to architecture. Did I say architecture? Architecture and downtown architecture. All right, so stay tuned. We are up on Rip from the Headlines.
Extra, extra, read all about it.
It's Ripped from the Headlines.
Did you guys know that Blueface is behind bars? And for how long? And why? Did you know that, Jerome?
I didn't.
You did not. No, we didn't know either. So 2 weeks after the New Year holiday, Blueface found himself engulfed in legal trouble. On January 12th, his manager, Whack 100, took to social media to share an image that left fans questioning whether the rapper had been arrested. Blueface allegedly violated one or more of the terms of his probation from a September 2021 assault case. At the time, the rapper was charged with assault for an altercation with a nightclub bouncer and robbery for allegedly stealing the man's chain. Although TMZ was unable to share the alleged actions Blueface allegedly committed violating his probation, the outlet did shed some light on when the rapper may be released from behind bars. The outlet reports that Blueface's release is scheduled for July 2, 2024. However, the outlet notes it's certainly possible he'll be released sooner. Well, this is news to me. I did not know that Blueface was behind bars. This is crazy. Okay. Now, it's alleged. Yes, it's alleged that he did something to Krishan, right? But that is alleged. And also Alexis. So him kind of assaulting people. He's alleged that he's bad boy. And sometimes when we look at, and even looking at him, we're looking at him now. There's also a post that his mom made, and we're going to show it to you to see exactly, if anybody know you is your mother, right? Okay. All right. So here's the thing. She says Blueface's mom, she says Jaden, which is his name, got him got him one charge, Rock got him one that violated the other. That's why it's so quiet. Praying everyone now understands why I didn't want them together, because parents want the best for their children. I love them all, but not together. Praying for everyone to listen to their parents. Lord, you know our hearts. Praying for Jonathan. My baby's in jail and my heart is broken again because they did not listen. Oh boy, here's the thing. And then that post was made on Instagram. As parents, we have a job to do. We certainly do. And you know, sometimes when it is like you guide them, you love them, you guide them, and then guess what happens after that now? Them form company with friend, and then it gone down. It is a mother's nightmare. And as a parent myself, all you can do is pray. You can guide them, you can scare them to church, you can grow them up. Watch the one triple X in a glass. What is this? Anyway, you can grow them up. and hopefully, you know, they will, like, sometimes they stray, but they will come back to how we brought them up. But this is really sad. We wish him the best and hope that when he comes out, he would have learned his lessons.
Him not learn no lesson.
Okay then.
Him not learning no lesson.
All right.
You have to understand, you know, you have something with those poison, you know.
Yeah.
You have some fruit with those poison.
Yes.
And then society or the culture in mother. Ladies.
Yes, sir.
I know it's Women's History Month.
Yes.
But sometimes the worst thing you can do for your pitney is support them foolishness.
What? Not sometimes.
Sometimes.
All the time.
No, sometimes.
It's a foolishness.
Sometimes your foolishness turn into a career. But you have to know where to draw the line for no say, all right, boom. You have to own your pitney accountable. She has facilitated her son's dirty actions and dirty deeds for the entirety since we have known this gentleman.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
And she seems to be like, the relationship between she and her son is very unhealthy. She inserts herself way too much in her life.
Yeah.
You understand? And she has not allowed him to take accountability of his actions. And
well, there you have it. Look where he is.
This is the result.
Look where he is. There you have it. Exactly. So for all of us women, as Triple said, it is Women's History Month. Again, I'll say that again and again and again. These are the little things that we really need to take account of. All right, here we go. So Chris Brown now goes on tour with Ira Star and Mooney Long. R&B star Chris Brown announced that he will be hitting the road for his 11/11 tour with singers Mooney Long and Ira Star come June. The artist made the announcement via his official social media pages on Tuesday.
I want to have Chris Brown book me for your show.
He should. You were on the last one, right? Weren't you up there?
The way you reach on that show, there was.
It don't matter how you reach, you just reach.
Yeah.
You know, why do we need an explanation, sir?
No, I'm going to take a bookings coming out. I don't want to talk and say, oh, I did book for the show and one bag of thing.
No. But you were up there. You were up there.
You understand?
No, it's okay. You were up there.
I was a feature of a person who was booked.
Well, God, you're still talking. All right, here we go. The North American leg of Brown's 11/11 tour will start on June 5 in Detroit. And from there, he heads to several cities: Chicago, Brooklyn, Montreal, Philadelphia, Baltimore, Oakland, and Toronto, before concluding on August 6th in Los Angeles. Brown will be joined by R&B singer Mooney Long, who has the mega hit Made for Me, and Afrobeats Nigerian singer Ira Star, who is also known for her hit Rush. The tour comes in support of Brown's 2023 album 11/11, which features artists like Byron Messiah, Davido, and Future. I think it's a good look. I'd love to go to this concert.
No, Chris Brown is a great performer.
He certainly is.
He's a great performer. He really and truly did not underperform in Jamaica when he came here. You understand? But I go watch him.
And he has a huge catalog.
Exactly.
My God.
Exactly.
Can I tell you? It's just that, you know, he has that image already, and I hope that one day he will be able to rise above that. But every time somebody talks about Chris Brown, you get another side of it. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Here the thing now, Triple. Jamaica Cultural Development Commission Festival Song Competition winners Roy Rayon and Nazelman said artists should curtail the use of lewd and negative lyrics to convey their messages due to the influence of youth. The message nowadays is kind of too raw.
We talked about that yesterday, right?
For them modern day artist time now, but then can just tone it down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? That would be good. Not everyone is with those type of songs. So if we can curb the youth them, and if the producers can influence these artists and let them listen to some long time music to help them refocus, maybe it would be better. Music plays a big part on these youths' minds. So if we have to curb the music in order to curb them, ya youth, ya, 2-time winner Nazaman said, and he told a Star. Rayon highlighted that these modern day artists have a powerful hold over today's youth through their music and should put the same energy into songs portraying peace. Him is right.
Big up to Nazelman still. Nazelman are one of them persons where him sang them come with a story. Like, me don't understand. Like, honestly, me don't see, yeah, I don't know how some of them artists are no more successful. With the caliber of talent to them have. Because Nazaman are one of them and they were extremely talented. I know say a lot of persons in the comment section, a lot of persons on here probably don't even know who he is. But he's an extremely talented person and he's a great performer as well. And taking into consideration all that he has said, me not hear him say no foolishness. You know, this is just straight up facts. You understand? We understand say there's a market for what it is that these artists are putting out there, but when you get in the market, you don't need to just second down at the bottom like dregs. You understand me? I say you have to say, you can try to incorporate some level of, what you call it now, some other dimensions in the music to introduce your followers or the person who ingest your music. If you go over to better music, good music will always prevail, you know.
Yeah, I totally agree. And, you know, to your point, you know, sometimes when we have these underserved artists, I think it's the machinery behind them sometimes. I just think so. But I'm going to take 2 comments from the YouTube. Somebody says, this person who calls me Becky, you're very rude, but he says, you outdo me today with your outfit. Yeah. And Who Am I says, straight out of Compton, the outfit rock. That is for you.
Oh, cheap and clean. Big up to Sheen. You understand? Big up to Sheen. $11.99.
Hold on a second. Are you a Sheen affiliate?
No, we are trying.
No. We're coming right back.
We're about to become a Sheen affiliate. Don't fret. Don't fret.
We're coming right back.
Live exquisite this year with new arrival black and chrome fixtures for your home at Unique Living. Select from a wide variety of rain shower systems, fabulous faucets, and stylish sinks to suit your kitchen and bathrooms. Get uncompromised quality and style unique to you. Shop everything new at Unique Living, Jamaica's leading shower and faucets provider. Visit shop number 630 Dunrobin Avenue, Kingston 10, or call 876-755-3661 to 2.
Government pensioners, the Accountant General's Department Mobile Life Certificate Drive is coming to your parish. We'll be in St. Thomas and St. Mary on March 1. On March 2, we'll be in Portmore, March 4 in St. Elizabeth, on March 5 in Hanover, and March 6 Westmoreland. Trelawney pensioners, the AGD will see you on March 7, St. Anne on March 8, Spanish Town on March 9, Portland on March 11, and we'll make our final stops in Clarendon and Manchester on March 12. Remember, life certificates can be submitted at the St. James Parish Library, Ministry of Finance, and the AGD office at 21 Dominica Drive using the electronic drop box. For more information, visit our website at treasury.gov.jm.
News on the go. The latest stories from Jamaica and around the world are literally a finger tap away. Keep up to date with Teen Revolution 24 hours a day online via nationwideradiojm.com. Listen live, read the latest stories, hear every soundbite. Be a part of the vibrant online debate via Facebook and Twitter. Now you can get all your favorite premium nationwide content at your convenience. Visit the Android Play Store and download it for free today. NationwideRadioJM.com. All day, every day. Team Revolution.
When was the last time you had a meaningful conversation on social media? The Twitter conversations are out of this world, which makes the term Twitter Spaces fitting. Get access to our Twitter Spaces. Get access to over 160,000 followers. Get live streaming on our airwaves and so much more. Businesses, this is your chance to get a direct customer engagement, brand visibility, networking, provide announcements from your company, and more. For more information, contact our sales team at 876-630-1210 or email sales@nationwidenewsnetwork.com. Listen and engage in meaningful conversations only on Nationwide 90 FM, the new revolution in media.
I'm tired of using technology.
Yo, Frost, man, chop my mind, one. Hey, yeah. Me a chop my mind, one. Hey, me no business. Me a do things. Rope up, we no key roof. Yo, Frost, man, chop my mind, one. Hey, yeah. Me a chop my mind, one. Hey, me no business. Me a do things. Rope up,
What you think? What you feel? Talk your mind.
So, we have to talk with mind.
So, ladies and gentlemen, here we go now. I'm telling you something.
Yeah.
It's a personal hygiene.
Mm-hmm.
Personal hygiene, that is something that we should all take personal. All of we should take personal hygiene personal. And we should personally take accountability for whatever odors we emit from any of our orifices or off the surface of our body. And personal hygiene does not only stop upon your body.
I have nothing to say.
It also goes in your immediate surroundings and the spaces occupied.
Now, can you imagine if me and you working in such close proximity?
That is it.
If we did not pay attention
to personal hygiene.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, let me tell you something.
Please.
People, I'm going to read an excerpt right now from Dear Dream. Well, no, say our place over there. You know, say we're producer them now. Nothing for do at your time. But scroll TikTok and Instagram. So here we go on. Hi, good day. Hide my ID, please. I have a problem with my BF. That's her boyfriend. And I don't have the guts to say to him. Every time I try to tell him, it feels like I'm having a panic attack. So his mouth smells sometimes. Today it stinks. Tomorrow it have a funny smell, and the next day it not have no funny smell. It not have the funny smell them. Shame me head. I don't know how to tell him. Please don't come with the negativity. So Karen, how do you tell somebody say their mouth not smell good?
Let's go to the dentist. It's as simple as that. Because this person has tonsil stones. You know what the tonsil stones are, right? And that make you think that, because if she says one day it stinks and the next day it has a funny smell, that is not just, regular halitosis. This person has tonsil stones. However, there is sometimes triple. There is no right way to tell somebody something that is just a hard conversation. You just have to come out with it. There's no soft way of saying it. There's no soft way of telling you, not you, but telling somebody, hey, listen, your breath is quite awful, and I know that it can't be just regular mouthwash and toothpaste. We're going to have to go to the dentist to sort this out. And you and I are going to sort it out together because I love you and I want you and your interest, and I'm very vested in what people say about you, and I don't want anybody to talk about you because you're my boyfriend. So you have to put yourself in it, like you're really, really interested in the person's welfare. Right? And you don't want nobody to carry him name, because if she notices it, everybody else is talking about him behind him back. And he probably knows as well, but just don't have the tools to correct it. So you have to go face it and stop with the panic attack and all them foolishness there. If something is wrong with your boyfriend, and if this is somebody who it is that you are planning a future with, then you will muster up, you'll put on the big girl panties, and you will say to him, listen, we have to talk. We have to talk. And that's what you say.
So,
but
first of all, the only way if you're afraid of this man, afraid to tell him, man, I feel my lick you. And number one, you're not there with nobody where I lick you. No. None at all. You're not supposed to there with nobody where abusive.
No.
Number two, you feel like him alone, them a chat you too. first of all, them are gonna say, hey,
oh, you
Simone nasty, you know, man. Simone for there with Paul, and Paul breath smell like him tongue stepping a dodo. Oh, Simone for there with Paul. Thirdly, you have to understand. I understand it might be Thompson stone, it might be halitosis, and it might just be say the man nasty. Because we can't go around
honestly
that.
don't think him nasty.
I'm gonna tell you something.
I want it.
When we talk to the dentist brother down at town, when we did the Ministry of Health.
Ministry, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And the gentleman is telling us the statistics say a majority of Jamaicans don't actually floss them teeth.
Yes.
A majority of Jamaicans do not know that they're supposed to use the toothbrush or get a tongue scraper and scrape off the muck and carbunculus off of them tongue.
As to the tongue scrapers, that is where the majority comes in. We don't know anything about tongue health.
You understand? And most of the time when you breath play kung fu.
Oh my God.
Are your tongue?
Jerome, please weigh in, Jerome.
Are your tongue at the star of the show?
Hold on a second. Let's just get this one. Did you just say your breath is playing kung fu?
Yeah,
or
Bruce Lee.
Or Bruce Lee. Or Bruce Lee and Jet Li.
You understand?
You know, we should not take serious things and make jokes. This is a health concern, and we are very serious at it. So, dear Dream Lady, we're very sorry. Continue, Trip.
Yeah. So, as me I say, you have to really take into consideration that personal hygiene is something that I honestly believe is not taught. Like, oral hygiene, proper oral hygiene is not something that is emphasized in Jamaica. Yes,
we like to talk.
We like to talk, and we like to say, oh, your breath for smell good, and your breath for this, and your breath for that. But the truth of the matter is, a lot of us do not take the time to sit down with the picnic and educate our children how to practice proper personal hygiene or what the steps are. And we in Jamaica enough, we not go dentist often enough.
The whole you know, first of all, dentists always get a bad rap. Nobody wants to go to the dentist, right? And I even remember that same dentist who was on at the health fair with us. He showed us a picture of a 4-year-old girl with her teeth rotten. How does that happen? How does that happen? If it's even to have what you call it, cane, right? So cane, when you eat cane, you know that it's a cleanser, even though it's sweet, but at least it gets the gunk off of your teeth. But ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. Brushing teeth is very essential. Razi, what you have to say? Weigh in, please.
Yeah, just to add to, this.
Yes, man. You color the conversation.
Like,
we love it.
When you think about it, like, how do you even say it to even a coworker that
you have to say it?
It's like pulling off a band-aid, just pop
you
it
just
off.
Pop it off. Come and make you talk.
You and that person don't have that type of relationship. So
yes, but they will respect you. No. They will respect you after. Let them can't hate you, whatever, but they will respect you and say, you know what, that person told me something. Many of us don't want to hear things that we don't want to hear. If you're acting badly, whatever, you don't want to hear it.
Right,
and you brush it off. But it is necessary.
I feel like you're being a hypocrite.
Here we go now. You see me, I'm people. I'm not telling myself to take my approach, But you see me, if you don't think, I just tell you straight, you don't think.
Straightforward.
I go say, brother, what you have against toothbrush and toothpaste? I go talk it straight. Because listen to me. I know that enough people are going to say Triple X, you're too rude now. But I'm going to tell you something. Shame is not a bad tool, Shame is
too much of it is not.
Shame is a very useful tool. Let me tell you something. You say I honestly believe. You say we in this society nowadays. We are trying to be too politically correct, or we are trying to cuddle people way too much.
Okay.
You understand me? I say I'm telling you now. Me have a problem being the villain,
Okay.
I don't have a problem being the bad guy.
Right.
I do not have a problem being the bad guy.
Yes.
The truth of the matter is, if me and you are par and fear better kick, you understand me? I say. You think them are gonna say Triple X thinking bread friend? No. Them are gonna say them thinking bread boy there.
Yeah. Okay, so what Triple is doing now, Triple is protecting his brand as well.
The
whole away. Right. But what I'm saying is here is the thing now. When somebody's breath smells and you're going to talk to them, what are the ways in which you say it? You can't say why your breath stink and whatnot. You just say, listen to me now, your breath is offensive. Yes, Triple, you use your language, you have whole heap of literary devices.
Me talk to you first time cool enough. Right. But you see if it is something reoccurring, you have to shame me. Every time you say me, I have to shame
there you go. All right,
Me
so there
afraid.
it is. And I do agree that in this generation, we coddle people too much. And I believe that the coddling comes from the previous generation that was brought up through shaming. It was, and was shame tree very, very tall. So because of that, we don't want to perpetrate that kind of thing on the other people. But, it is what it is. But to me, if you talk to somebody one time and them don't take heed, well, all bets are off.
Let me tell you something. The truth of the matter is some people can't help it. You see, if you have halitosis, and the only treatment for halitosis is to remove your salivary glands. You understand me? I say, I have mucous membrane. And once you do that, you're going to suffer from chronic dry mouth. And in chronic dry mouth, I want something that's going to lead to other bad breath and other things and
there you go.
and them something. So,
but the tonsil stones, though.
Tonsil stones can be removed.
That is an easy fix.
And the truth of the matter, enough people not have the wherewithal, like say healthcare in Jamaica free, and these are known as cosmetic surgeries. They
the dental man said them can go down there. Remember?
Yeah, but I think that you can't remove tonsil stone this because it's a cosmetic surgery.
But at least go find out what is going
insurance
on.
now go cover that. You
at
understand?
Least go find
but
out.
You have to go find the money if you go do it. Yeah, but go find out, yeah. But me not say right, but you see if you understand say alright, boom, you have something clinically wrong with you.
Yes.
Then me know say alright, boom, brother, me have to remind you say, yo, fling into winter freshener, man. Dentine ice, Eclipse. You understand?
So let me ask, I know our producer is like giving us the rap, but I need to ask one more question. If you have bad breath, do you know you have bad breath?
Sometime no. Sometime they come like the people who live on top of a dump. They not smell the things.
Oh.
You understand?
Okay.
But me telling you all the while, a simple thing if you want to know your breath thinking, suck off your top lip and shove it up on your nose.
Okay, with that being said, we're gonna come right back. We're gonna take a little break. I swear to God. Where is my
Government pensioners, the Accountant General's Department Mobile Life Certificate Drive is coming to your parish. We'll be in St. Thomas and St. Mary on March 1. On March 2, we'll be in Portmore. March 4 in St. Elizabeth. On March 5 in Hanover. And March 6, Westmoreland. Trelawney pensioners, the AGD will see you on March 7. St. Anne on March 8. Spanish Town on March 9. Portland on March 11. And we'll make our final stops in Clarendon and Manchester on March 12. Remember, life certificates can be submitted at the St. James Parish Library, Ministry of Finance, and the AGD office at 21 Dominica Drive using the electronic drop box. For more information, visit our website at treasury.gov.jm.
Soca Kingdom, listen up. The Jamaica Observer is giving you another chance to jump with the Exodus Band for free. Win a t-shirt package when you enter our All Rave Ahead promotion and find the hidden pieces of the Exodus t-shirt found in the Daily Jamaica Observer between now until March 25. Join the hunt and grab a copy of the Daily Observer for your entry form to touch the road. Contact 876-469-3089 for more details.
We're ready for the road.
When was the last time you had a meaningful conversation on social media? The Twitter conversations are out of this world, which makes the term Twitter Spaces fitting. Get access to our Twitter Spaces. Get access to over 160,000 followers. Get live streaming on our airwaves and so much more. Businesses, this is your chance to get a direct customer engagement, brand visibility, networking, provide announcements from your company, and more. For more information, contact our sales team at 876-630-1210 or email sales@nationwidenewsnetwork.com. Listen and engage in meaningful conversations only on Nationwide 90 FM, the new revolution in media.
I'm tired of using technology.
I want to use it.
I want to keep dancing this away. Dirty body, fresh. Fresh. Hey, why don't you take about rum and take about soup?
Whole of fresh.
All right. So we're talking about
Jerome.
personal hygiene now.
Yeah.
So we are jump from the mouth and we're going down the body now.
Yes.
Zine. So Ladies and gentlemen, me I gotta tell you something.
Yeah, there you go.
So we are gonna ask the people in the comment section what kind of deodorant you actually use.
And let the people them call into man. And by the way, beforehand, please, our volume is very low today. I don't know what's going on with what's on your lunch menu, so we're just going to entertain you until. So it's 876-280-6629. Please send in the lunch. So what kind of deodorant do you use,
What kind
please?
of deodorant you use, please?
Mm-hmm.
So do you use...
What?
So
Jackie says she used baking soda. Baking soda.
Baking soda. You make the paste of the baking soda and the lime and put it on the ham and it suck out.
So let me ask you this. What, is it messy?
No, but you don't... I don't know if them use it constantly, but that's something my granny used to do to you. When I go back to school. After you get your wash out, your purge out, she put a paste under your arm.
Yes.
To suck out the toxin them out of your arm.
Baking soda is very good for you. You can brush your teeth with baking soda as well, too. You know. Did you know that? You can.
Yes.
So baking soda is something that you really should have in your home.
Baking soda with tips of peroxide, it whitens your teeth as well.
It really does.
But if you use it too much, it make your teeth brittle as well. If you use it too much.
Because of the acidic stuff. Exactly. All right. So we have, Rick says Gillette Clear Gel. I've used that one before, the clear one. Yeah, because the clear one doesn't really mess up. Oh, there goes Roll-On.
But that Roll-On look bougie though.
What's wrong with bougie? What is wrong with bougie? Like you don't use bougie products.
No, I'm not saying no. I'm just saying that this Roll-On looks very
looks
bougie.
very nice. Packaging is king.
Zin, and the truth of the matter is, you have to find a deodorant to work for you. Everybody not gonna use the same deodorant. You understand? You have some persons where the Dove and Secret and them something they can work for them.
And Degree is very good.
Work for them. You understand? Degree Arm and Hammer is a very strong one.
Degree is very, very good.
You understand? But and everybody, everything work for. You understand? Not because it work for your mother or your father or your pitney, that no must mean say it work for you.
Wait, somebody say Avon.
Avon Roll-On, them the ball Roll-On, them me use.
Avon
me use ball Roll-On.
Okay.
Black Suede, I Mari, Wild Country, them me use.
You hold on a second.
Wild Country was my favorite.
You understand?
You know about these?
Yeah, of course. What? I love the Wild Country.
Me use up to this day.
Okay, what do people have to say about the antiperspirant, the spray ones? Please, I want you guys on the YouTube to just weigh in on that, please, because I have a specific thing. I am saying that's not good for the ozone, but people here use it.
Yeah, I use it.
Just saying.
Yeah,
I use it.
And that me use for my son too, you know. Because enough people feel like say, I say the spray, the Dove spray.
Yeah,
you understand? The feminine one, that one I use for my son.
Okay.
I use the male one, because I don't know the male one, Asha.
Yeah. But there's deodorant for preteens because he's not even a tween yet. What up, coffee come? What is this, Jesus?
My son, a wrestler, you know. It's strong.
But there are tween deodorants, you know.
When me use the baby one pan it no hold him. Yo, some of them little pick. Hey, let me tell you something. You ever got some school yet? And when you got school, his school does smell like one bus after rainfall.
Yeah.
Frowsy.
I always say like when dog wet, like little wet dogs. That's how
some
little boys smell.
Frowsy, me I tell you.
That's how little boys smell.
And anyhow, me no put it on for my son. Me I tell you that if my son no put on him deodorant, and you know say you have the baby axe to come, I have the baby axe for him to know. You understand? If me no put on the Dove, that work for him. You understand? So me say Dove one, the natural one, you have the Dove natural, you know. That me use for my son. You understand me? I say if me not spray that underneath his arm, brother, underneath his neck, you want to come out like powder residue. If me not spray that on him and send him go school for come back, Jesus Christ, he smell like he walk through the valley of the shadow of death when he come home, man. Me I tell you. Oh God, man, me I tell you, sometimes you have to say, JR, you don't smell yourself. Yeah, daddy, I'm stinky. You understand me?
No, he doesn't say he's stinky. He doesn't. Little boys don't talk like that. They say, I'm green.
Not because me brush and get up. My son is the total opposite of me.
But that is
my
what
son talk like YouTube and green.
That is what the young kids say. The bougie ones, I'm green. It's green. Oh, you green.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it really green. You have anything can counteract this so you can educate the people, Jerome, about the go and go hold up fresh. Yeah.
And when you talk about fresh, let me tell you something. You say, oh, your beard,
fresh.
Oh, your beard, and what your beard with is very important.
Hold on.
I've noticed that Caucasian people say poor people alone beard with the rag. Yeah. Well, I'm the poorest of the poor. Never you trust somebody if you got them yard and don't see a rag.
Hold on a second now. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute.
Right, go on.
Hold on. I use a loofah and I use that netty thing. You know that because
it still
gets
rag.
Okay.
I still consider them the
okay,
rag.
You figure, okay.
But the people them just have social shower gel with them dash them.
No, that can't work.
Nasty.
that can't work. Oh,
Big up
look at that blue
Carbolic
soap.
and blue soap.
That's blue soap.
You understand me? I say?
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. You see me, no matter where I'm going in the world, Jerome, me no left the national rag.
No.
You see, national rag, you know a national rag.
Of course,
You know a national rag.
I would know
It come in a blue, red, green, yellow,
Yes,
brown.
man.
But it's in a long rag with the frilly.
Yeah.
That's me beard with you know.
Yes.
And them rag they will change them every 2 weeks.
No, who bathes in blue soap? Who bathes in blue soap?
Me beard with blue soap and
Why?
carbolic.
Why?
I
understand carbolic, but what? Grassy say I wash out yourself.
If blue soap get rid of the whole of germs.
It make you cool.
So what about, okay, hold on. What about black soap?
Black soap is very bougie.
I use black.
I think that's
what do you mean?
bougie.
Black soap is not bougie. What is wrong with you people?
I think it's
black
bougie.
soap.
Yeah.
Let me after you use. Okay, so for ladies, right? After you take your makeup off and then you jump, because you take your makeup off, then you jump in the shower and then you wash your face again.
Mm-hmm.
Right, that's how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then so what I do, I use a black soap in the shower again to make sure that I take out all of the impurities.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then the shower gel and whatnot, because you know that I cannot bathe with soap.
You know with soap good for your face?
No, I can't bathe with soap.
Where's soap name again?
No.
The turmeric. You see turmeric soap.
Turmeric is very good.
You have
to
some,
wash my face.
Me I tell you, man. The turmeric,
yes,
great. You see on your face, brother, it give your face. It get off the dead skin off of your face.
It certainly does.
And it also moisturizes your face while and it tightens the skin.
Let's talk about the scrub. Do you use a scrub?
Yes, I use.
There you go. So you use a facial scrub
and
too, and the body, and you use a body scrub, or just the face, the body one on your face.
My personal care routine is extremely bougie, you know.
Yeah.
What I do, me normally, when I go in the bathroom to go bathe, when I go out, the same time I go out,
it's a different
thing. You know? Like normal, come and work, you know, say just set and just wash off with the carbolic and just fling the body wash and then good to go. Yeah. But when you set some you go out, like you want to smell good, you say, oh, your beard is very important.
And it shows, you know.
Yeah.
By the way,
you have a different look. You
have a different
look. You can
look.
look on somebody and see them beard.
Their beard.
Me are telling you, some people when you look on them, you just feel like you just want to grab them and just scrub them foot.
So the skincare routine now, you start with your face, you wash off whatever. For me, makeup, and so you take the makeup off, then go in the shower, you do the black soap, and then the scrub. You have a daily scrub.
And then face scrub, and then you have the face
different,
or face brush different.
There you go.
You know, use the same rag where you use wash your rump, wash your face.
No, you can't do that.
Dirty style.
That is dirty style. What about the dry brush? You ever use a dry brush?
Me not like it.
Why?
Skin kind of tender. Me not
your skin.
like it.
No, but the dry, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something about the dry brushing technique. It works, and then you brush up. You understand? So you get all of the what you call these things right here. So not the hormones.
Clavicle, the lymph nodes.
The lymph nodes, exactly. So you brush against, you know what I mean? And it works, especially on the legs, because you know what happens there after you pass 35. Things happen to ladies' legs, especially if you don't want to go to the gym. All right. So after you scrub, right? Then what you do? You hop out of the shower, and then what is the most important thing for you to do now?
You dry off properly.
And then?
And let me tell you what a lot of persons do wrong. You see when you're supposed to dry off before you come out of the bathroom. You see rag where you use, especially if you know you have somebody who is horizontally globular or circumferentially.
If them fat.
I don't really want to say that.
But me can't say.
Yo, you can. All right. If them fat. See? You use your rag and you wipe off the excess water and wring it out, and then you grab your towel. You say towel, you know, say towel for change at least once a week.
Yes, it has to be.
At least, yes. Me change my towel 2 times a week.
Especially, well, I use white towels, so you know that.
Because you see towel, you see towel. I want to sit where make your frowns. You could have beard good and use a wrong to use a sour towel, rub up, wipe off.
That's a big problem.
Back in brother.
But do you know what you're supposed to do? You're supposed to have like a foot towel in it. So when you step out of the shower or tub or whatever you're stepping out of, you don't just step on the rug, because that is one of my pet peeves. I hate that. Just step on the foot towel, please. I beg you. So you don't moisturize. You don't rub down with that.
All right, you see, all right, and you see moisturization of everybody. So when they are foreign, I have to moisturize.
Because it's
like
cold.
In the winter and it's
ashy.
cold.
Yeah.
But when me are Jamaica, I don't have to moisturize because I have very moist skin. And this is the thing when a lot of persons feel like, say, just because your mama teacher say if you lotion, you have a lotion. You see, if you sweat a lot with lotion, sometimes that can give you a sour hue. And whereas if you're one of them persons who have like high hormone secretions, when you mix that with the lotion, that contributes to you becoming frownsy as well.
Ladies and
you
gentlemen,
understand?
if you do not have high hormonal secretions, I would suggest that all of us must moisturize. There are different levels to the moisturization. You know what I'm saying? Some of them can be very, very, oily, but some of them are just nice and light and you're good. But because I don't want to say ashy ankles or ashy knees, don't look good.
You have some people try where practice proper hygiene and still frowns, because you just have high hormone secretions. For the persons who have high hormone secretions, I know that it's a very harsh chemical to use, but I guarantee you that if you start bathe with carbolic, the frownsiness will go away. I guarantee
carbolic soap
you.
just give me like
Me know, man, it's rough. Me know, but me I tell you. You see, anybody you see with high body odor where I use proper roll-on, proper deodorant, proper spray, just check them, just change the soap what them use. Use the carbolic. So what you go do, you're not going to just bathe with the carbolic alone, You go use the carbolic and you go soap up and you go bathe with the carbolic at least twice. You see, after you soap up with the carbolic twice, then you can use your good little body butter. You can use your cocoa butter scrub. You can use your tea tree, this or whatever. Your good tea
tree is very good. You get props. So let me ask you something now. The carbolic, right? Are you suggesting that because you have to pay special attention to the orifices? Is that
your
good?
Pre-beard beard.
Okay.
And
underneath the arms,
ladies and gentlemen, man them
between
too.
and betwixt.
Man them. You know say St.
Between
Ives.
and betwixt.
St. Ives sell body wash for we wash.
Yeah.
With tallywhacker.
Between and betwixt.
You understand?
Yes.
The St. Ives good wash for wash or something.
Doesn't Dove sell it as well?
pH
Dove,
balancing.
Dove,
yeah. But you want me to tell it, and St. Ives cheap. Umbre. You see same soap where you use and beard with. In a good for wash.
Between and betwixt.
Yeah. We don't know. And just the woman them alone for them wash, You as a man for have your wash, Umbre.
Alright.
You understand?
Okay.
Clean up yourself, bro.
Yeah.
Your woman have a thank you for it later.
There you go. And on that note, we're going to take a little break and we'll come right back.
Fresh like water, me roll out clean as my heart. Looks on the beach, girl, I scream and I talk.
Please, I beg you, send in the food now. Please, please, please. It's Wednesdays, Wellness Wednesdays. Remember, YouTube is going to be grading you guys today. It's National YouTube Day.
YouTube, I beg you, please. Don't be too savage.
6629. Be as savage as you want.
Over 36 baby, things on me and clear me and handle it all. Clean up, clean up, clean up, clean up, clean up, clean up. Every day I make clean. I don't know where I make clean. Clean up, clean up, clean up. Every day I make clean.
Me grew up and see my granny save her money under her mattress.
But at an old time something. That's where I save my money in the bank. And because I want to buy a little house, I also save in a building society. We have to be smart with how we save our money.
So, what if the bank crash?
Well, that's where JDIC comes in. Make I tell you something. With the JDIC deposit insurance scheme, once you save your money in a commercial bank, merchant bank, or building society, your deposit is covered up to a maximum of $1.2 million per depositor per financial institution if the institution fails. All the information that you need is available at jdic.org, and you can follow their social media platform for more information.
JDIC, protecting deposits for you and me.
Catch the E-Zone with me, the Stinger Honeybee, alongside
Kareem Boy Ting.
as we turn up the heat
in the street. New show.
New vibe.
Same us.
Same us.
Monday to Friday, 3 to 5 p.m.
Right here on Nationwide 90 FM.
We'll bring you entertainment news.
We'll take away your Monday blues.
You don't want to miss a week with us.
We'll talk health.
Well,
jump into the mix.
Or the hot seat.
Don't miss the brain buster.
Or the crazy giveaways.
I mean, is this planet Earth?
Is it?
I don't know. Let me check. Either way, it's got a buzz.
And a bugatti.
Ow.
Do you have a consumer-related issue? Want to learn more about matters concerning you as a consumer? Well, keep it locked to Nationwide 90 FM for the Consumer Hour with me, Nora Gay Banton. Weekdays from 9 to 10 a.m. For all your consumer-centric matters, stay tuned to the Consumer Hour on Nationwide 90 FM, a revolution in media.
On my mind this morning.
On my mind this morning.
On my mind this morning.
This year, Nationwide This Morning will be sharing the microphone and space with opinion leaders, newsmakers, and society's movers and shakers. Join us weekday mornings at 6:30 for What's on My Mind, where we'll feature several commentators focusing on issues affecting Jamaicans and our beloved country. We'll amplify what matters to you: politics, the economy, crime and security, gender, culture, entertainment, and everything in between. Tune in to Ricardo, Tana, and Saeed and our new commentators every weekday morning at 6:30 for What's on My Mind. Only on Nationwide 90 FM, the new revolution in media.
People, me have something to tell you now. A long, long time me I wait. But think the time is right, time is now. Me turn the stove down low and just put the windows open. I'm in the mood, so me not go spoil it. Bet you are gonna want me cook again. Saying food, it's been a long, long time. I'm cooking some ackee for you, girl. But it seems like you never like rice. So I'm gonna get some flour first. And yo, I want to give you some good.
A pipe and dumpling, pipe and park 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 a pipe and dumpling.
It's lunchtime. What's on your lunch menu?
Triple, you know, so them set for we, right?
Yeah, man.
They're thinking that we are going to be putting in our lunch in here.
On Monday we are putting food. Monday, Jerome.
To die.
Monday.
Sorry.
This one, right?
Me never tell anybody that me sending in no food because there's no food to send.
Monday,
I
be sending our food Monday.
Yeah, Sunday me remind.
Afi, so I don't know
food
which
day. Cook.
Where you cook. Not
yeah,
food where you buy.
Cook. And you have a show.
You understand? Yeah. Thank you very much. And we want videos, we don't want pictures.
You want video? Because you know what was in my head, right? What will stop me?
Want a video? Yeah. But we want to see the video of having the rules of it for Monday is the video have to have the preparation of the food and the finished product. At least a snippet of you preparing the food and the finished product.
With here, Razzie now with presentation. Razzie, you have to send in your since you have so much talk.
No, Razzie have to send in.
You have to send.
So Monday, come Monday. Yeah, everybody were there nationwide upstairs. Yeah. Call the people them upstairs.
As a matter of fact, Janelle,
call them out. Yes,
we need Janelle fried dumpling because she said
can't cook. Stop, no cool, no man.
No, she did say she has sending the fried dumpling. She did say that. I remember say she married now.
Then
how she go cook for the husband?
Cool, no man. Remember say they have money and then can't do this. That's cool, man.
Mr. Cliff Hughes, George Davis, Sonia Stewart.
Yes,
Sonia Stewart. Everybody in the Diana.
Lunette is sending every day.
Lunette.
So we're not vexed with you.
We don't deal with Lunette right now. What about Lexi and Jereen and of course Rochelle Pinnock? And then you have everybody in the BDE department. Everybody over there. We need your food.
And guess what I go on now? I am going to get a basket.
Because I know you're listening. Miss Pam.
I am going to get a basket for the person who has the best food.
Lisa Andrade.
So Honeybee, you're in a disto. Kareem, you're in a disto. You understand? The person with the best food will get a basket. Who may I get the basket from? I will call Grace or somebody look a basket. Whoever have the best food will get the basket on Monday. So it's a nationwide. What's on the menu? Cook off. Come Monday. Make sure it's on the inner thing. No.
All right.
This is the first
like
food.
Salmon. This look like salmon.
We get up for me. Pull up the screen for me, please.
Like what canned mixed veg or frozen mixed veg. But there is also pineapple
so
there. Bell peppers.
Pull up the screen for me, please.
Pumpkin, mixed veg, pumpkin, yellow yam, sweet potato, and baby carrots, pineapple, and salmon. In honey. Salmon is in honey, you know. And they did a juice as well. We're going to show the juice in a minute. YouTube, are you taking a gander?
This looks delicious to me.
It certainly does.
Irrespective of the fact that the canned vegetable, it looks very delicious to me. I can imagine the flavors of the pineapple.
And the pineapple is canned pineapple too. But hey, that is, Majestic giving it a 10 already. Nordia giving it a 10. J Lovely a 7. Really and truly. Leighton gives it a 10. Oh my goodness. Yes. Let's see. Beth and Witch gives it a 8.5. Chantel a 7. Leighton Campbell a 10. What you have over there?
Wyatt YouTuber says 9. Miss Lady Law says 8. You understand?
So this is a drink.
Wyatt says this looks tasty.
The drink is turmeric with sorrel. Really? Turmeric, sorrel, ginger, mango, pineapple, peach, strawberries, and blended smoothie. That's a lot.
That person look like them rich, you know.
That's a lot.
That person look like them rich because these ingredients are not cheap.
It's a lot.
None of these ingredients that has made this meal is cheap. You understand me? I say.
And all of the fruits.
Auntie got salmon.
Yeah.
Salmon and pineapple and hey, bossy.
Whose food is this though? Whose food is this? So Electro Squad says 10.55.
Yeah, big up Electro Squad. You understand me? I say Alex Smith say 10 too. You understand? Clash Up say 9.5. Tropic say 10. You understand? Rick the Cynic say not can veg.
And that is what would have made it lose points for me, the can veg. Yeah. But hey, to each his own.
Hello.
To each his own. I'm not grading today.
It a go on. You understand? Next up.
All right.
You two when I go on good.
Clash said that's rich.
I open up this now.
Lord have mercy. Okay. Talk about space on the plate. All right. So we have some rice and peas. No, I'm sorry. I'm thinking about rice and peas. We have ackee and saltfish. We have bami. We have fried dumplings. And we have plantain, not cut the right way. And we have sweet potato and 1 finger of banana.
Boiled.
Then how else you gonna have banana if you don't boil it?
Ackee look good still.
Yeah, Ackee look good still.
Ackee look good. But now I go girl. If dumpling them not look bad neither.
I
kind of white, but them not look bad still.
Presentation for me is just too much space in the plate.
And the bami look over fry.
Oh, okay.
The plant look like it tastes good still, but I like how it's sliced.
That's you, Rick?
I was sending this.
No. The one before was Rick. The beautiful food before was Rick. Rick, you're on point. You're on point today. Congratulations.
Miss Lady La says 7. The banana look dry.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. And J Lovely give it a 5. Oh my God.
You send me a message, you know.
SC says 7. Angela gives it a 4.9. Oh my God.
No, you know, so una move.
Frank
Una like una go out
Frank gives it a 10.
I swear to God, I like una move very, very aggressive with the marking.
Yeah.
I'm gonna appreciate this.
Davy gives it a 5. Electro Squad official
this
gives it an 8.
Oh God,
Sheldon
guys.
gives it an 8. Alex Smith gives it a 7. Who am I says Sunday breakfast, but today a Wednesday. Well, my boy over there eat ackee every day, don't?
More than ackee every day.
What a piece of wickedness. Exactly. I don't eat ackee every day.
Here we go.
News said 5.5. You know what was 5.5? News, you know exactly what was 5.5. What you sent in on Friday. It was a big 5.5.
Guys, I'm going to tell you the truth. If we're not going to be rude and rough, we are going to take this privilege from Uno. Because there's no way that food is a 5. Uno mark 2 hard, dog. Big man thing. I understand what the 7 where Auntie are going to say, but 5, oh gosh, man. I feel like Uno does have be bullies now.
He's defending the food.
You understand? Uno does have be bullies right now. Like, honestly.
I really don't know what this is. It's very, very dark. And all I can see is a cup of rice and peas. It's fried chicken, cup of rice and peas. Shredded garden veg. Champion Boy from St. Anne. Champion Boy from St. Anne. Okay, guys. Champion Boy has 1 consistent plate. I like it. I like it a lot.
I like this still, you know. Look on the YouTube screen if you can see it good. On the YouTube, the fried chicken looks very delicious to me.
Nice.
I am loving the texture of the skin. You see the chicken skin, brother.
Yep.
I know, guys. I know that chicken skin is not really healthy.
It's not.
And this is not really a healthy meal, but it is very delicious. It looks amazing.
So we started off with an 8.5. Chantel gives it a 9.5. Rick gives it a 10. Oh. Electro Squad says, wow, this is a 9. Frank says fried chicken. And of course, all kind of fire and things because him love fried chicken.
You know, say royalty love our belly though. Royalty say look like mother enjoy that Sunday dinner. Yes.
Tropics give it an 8.
Says 9.
Like the gravy dip. Alec a 9. Majestic 9.5. Tracy and Gavin 10.6. 10. All right, okay. Gazadon Dane 9.5. J Lovely gives it a 7.5. Why triple?
You know,
J Lovely 7.5.
A lot of people, a lot of persons, really and truly. All right, and everybody like fried chicken and rice and peas. So probably them just go for them own things. What is? How are this jollof rice?
Huh? Okay.
How are this?
I will get the explanation. We were not sure of what this unidentified meat is, but hold on.
It look good though.
It certainly does. Okay.
A shrimp fried rice.
Yes, shrimp fried rice with whole heap of shredded carrot.
Yo, this full of seasoning.
Yes,
Yo, me love this. Me love this, brother.
This is nice.
Me love this.
This is nice.
Me love this.
This is nice.
Me love this, brother. Me not even want to drink this a glass of ice water. Well cold.
Ricky from the Bronx, shrimp fried rice.
Well seasoned.
Ricky from the Bronx.
And the shrimp, them present, them dead for register front row. Me love this.
Yeah. Bev says it's an 8.5 for her.
Me love this.
Angela gives it a 12 out of 10. Frank gives it a 6. Frank, why 6?
Our restaurant, this or somebody cook this.
Rick says no for me. It's a 5. Rick, this is your namesake. It's Ricky from the Bronx, and you are in New York. Stop it, Rick. Warm to you.
Rick.
Okay, Bethan gives it 100. Iso Mario gives it an 11 out of 10.
That is tough, bro.
You know, no shrimp for me. Okay, fine, but it's no shrimp for you. Davy, you have to give it 5. It's 5 for food. You can't give it a 4.
Why you not say 4? Sonny say 4. Why really go on today? People, what happened? Something not go on. JPS climb on the roof or something. The people are moving so rough.
Sheldon gives it a 10. Alex says 10. Alec, where's your food? I'm allergic to seafood, but 9. No, you see, SC is a reasonable person. Don't do seafood, don't eat it, but then you can look at it now and be just. It's fine.
Somebody say it's a no for me. 5 cars, food, yuck.
No, Rick. It's
yuck.
Rick.
A sea roach.
That's Rick. News gives it a 7. JT painting 6.
Hey, Lord, we can go over that soup here.
Jesus.
That soup here look like a fish tea. A fish tea?
This is Gene.
Our vegetable
Dr.
stew.
Fish soup from Gene in Mandeville. And it has the bonnet.
You know, say Gene are going good from what they because the soup here look thick. Me really too like vegetable soup or fish tea, you know. Because it normally thin.
But
you can see say pumpkin boil out now this good and the okra then slime it down. Because it's very thick. The Dr. Fish. Dr. Fish is a fish that is very underrated to me. In Jamaica, a lot of persons feel like Dr. Fish can only be steamed or roast. But it can only be roast. But Dr. Fish is a very good fish in time you boil it out soup style. I tell you.
News
and Dr. Fish is very good for you. Very good for you. It's low in mercury.
Sure.
One of the lowest
Maybe
mercury
that's why them call it
content
Dr.
in a
Fish.
fish, right? You know, right?
Yeah.
Dr. Fish are one of the fish them with the lowest mercury content.
Really?
A lot of people run from seafood because of the high mercury content.
Yes,
Dr. Fish has very, very low
I
mercury
did not know
content.
that. I learned something today.
And Dr. Fish is an anti-inflammatory as well.
We're going to all eat Dr. Fish.
Zin?
You eat Dr. Fish head?
Yeah, man, I eat every fish head.
Okay, all right. Now, News, I don't understand your situation over here. News gives it a 2 out of 10. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Razzie said, bun up with the fish head. Razzie said, bun up for every fish head. Look at you.
You know, say, Razzie, may I beg you, please, to depart from me because I know you not. Okay?
But why News give it a 2? That's what I'm trying to understand.
Stop worrying about them.
We didn't give you a 2 when you sent in the whole part chicken foot. Anyway,
when,
Bev said 8.5. Linton says 6. Majestic says 8. Bethan says 5 out of 10. Chantel
News commentator
says
said the big pepper in the plate is not for me. You understand? And to me, you know, so I like to see my pepper float though. I like to see pepper on food. You understand? I like spicy food. But anyways, moving right along.
Alex says he sent in his food. Rochelle.
I owe this. I look me. I try to seduce me.
This is turkey neck and broad beans.
Then me know. Me see that's why me ask who try to seduce me.
This is turkey neck with broad beans.
Right, you know. And cut right in a dog, but
rice and gungo peas and plantain cut the right way.
No man, a diagonally cut man.
Oh, you sure?
A diagonally cut man.
This is Mark.
But it look good still.
Mark from Mandeville. Mark from Mandeville. I believe he's a chef. I wonder if him know Gene.
Mark, let me tell you something. You see that turkey neck here? That turkey neck here look like it got a good school. Me nah go around here, brother.
Rick is not oxtail, it's turkey neck.
Hey, that turkey neck here full of manners. Look like when it pass people on the road. It's a good evening, good afternoon, good morning, and you're welcome. And that turkey neck here look like it say please and thank you. It full of manners, brother. Big up back your screen, man, and take away off your screen, man. Make people see what we are talking about, man. Look on the turkey neck where bossy, man. I look uptown, man. Me nah tell a lie.
How much we have in there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
That turkey neck look like him father drive one Volkswagen or one Volvo.
Okay.
Uptown.
Volvo still make?
Let me not tell us, well, uptown, man, them whole uptown there.
Yeah, man, like Cherry Gardens uptown.
Me not talk about nowadays uptown. Me not talk about nowadays uptown. They run up and down back and get up people. Me not talk about
uptown. Serious uptown. That was Cherry Gardens in the day.
Bossy, man. Oh, gosh, man.
Let's see what... Alec is giving it a 12.
Look on all the steamed vegetable over the side, man. It no overcooked. It no greasy. Look on the gungo rice and peas that you know long when I say gungo rice and peas around here.
But here the Rick now. Rick, something is happening with you today. When I said savage, this is really God, he man. Says he's gonna let me take back his 10, he's gonna give it a 7 but a 10 for presentation. This is madness. Alright, here we go.
You know what he said, string,
Lisa K says 100 straight.
Look on the string bean and carry the notice so then tie up in a cucumber.
Yes.
Hey, presentation, I'm gonna give this a we can't get a square to
No, you can't.
Damn it.
You can't. Tomorrow.
Gosh darn it.
Mark, send it tomorrow. Send something else tomorrow. We'll mark you tomorrow. Turkey Neck graduate.
The front door.
Okay, so Frank White says Turkey Neck graduate with PhD plus honors.
Me I tell you, Rhodes Scholar man. Whole family proud man. Graduation full. People are turn up over a fence and watch you go on for that Turkey Neck here. Bossy me I tell you man. Swear to God,
Bethan says presentation sell off, food ready to devour. 100 out of 100.
News commentator say Mark, your hand bless a true man. Mark, yeah. I wish you nothing but happiness and prosperity in your life.
Look at this.
I mean this man.
Are you this?
This is minced beef, steamed cabbage, sliced bread, fried plantain. And this is from Alec in Mexico. Alec, we get your food. And you have sliced the plantain the right way. All the way in Mexico. You slice it the right way.
So the sister,
come on, guys.
Come on, guys.
Come on,
the only thing about this, the minced beef, would have take out that out of plate.
Oh.
It look good, but would have take it out of plate.
Why? Pray tell. Why?
Because, you see, me like the meal favor poverty to me, and me like the poverty meal. You see, what? Cabbage alone with seasoning. Enough people understand say cabbage can cook with seasoning alone and taste good enough. You see, when you cook cabbage, onion, tomato, little sweet pepper and then sitting there, a little plantain for get sweet
carrot.
to the savory.
It would need carrot in this to bring it off.
It not have carrot. Come here, tell you say.
You're taking out the beef out of this and you're not going to put carrot in there to
Karen,
at least bring it off a little bit.
The cabbage look well cooked.
Yes, I see that. But me not see the sauce of cabbage and the plantain.
It with the plantain and the bread, it will give you a sweet and savory taste.
Okay.
With the bread. Me I tell you this, man. For the people who come from country, you see, town people don't really understand them things. The only time on really cook in time on the mama go market. You see, we grow a country where they sit and grow. We have only a ton style meal. You know, a ton style meal. You just take up what cook and just box you up and eat it. This, we used to steam sauce of cabbage and seasoning with bread. I'll cook up all. See, you ever eat seasoning and rice? Like onion and tomato.
Yes.
And rice.
Yes.
Cook down.
Yes.
Nice, enough.
Yes.
With pepper.
Yes.
Nice, enough.
The only thing I would substitute the beef with is corned beef. Some people call it bully beef. But I think that would be nice too.
Corned beef and cabbage, nice.
Yes.
Nice. Still,
very, very nice. With some
cabbage
avocado.
lover still. Boasty.
And as we said yesterday, cabbage is a stretcher. So to me, it's like you can't just have cabbage just so. You need something with it. And then with some with cabbage is going to stretch it. But thank you, Alec, from Mexico. New says she don't like white bread. All right, fine. Lisa gives it a 9. Gazadon gives it a 8.5. I cook it like that. Triple and no meat cabbage is really good. That's what Angela says.
And it's good for you too. You see, if you want to purge cabbage, just steam cabbage and go and eat that for a week. May I tell you, your bowels will thank you. No.
Or the cabbage, your cabbage water, the cabbage. Brown stew fish. And no, but Jean sent in her thing already, so this is not Jean. This is from Rosie C. And we have avocado, we have sliced carrots, we have plantain, we have cucumber, and this is the last one. And we have rice and peas. Is that, no, it looked like potato salad, but kind of greenish.
Is it the quality of the picture?
This could be the picture that is,
I phone, now mark her down for your phone.
It's potato salad.
Potato salad.
YouTube, I'll leave you to it. I'm not going to,
That food that look good still to me, It's a whole lot of things going on.
David Johnson said that hurt belly. Oh my God.
You know what I mean? Like, we are going to take over this. If we're going to continue like this YouTube,
you know what? Next week?
We're going to take back or the privilege from one. Seriously.
Christopher gives it a 7.
One and a half be for yourself. Zine?
Okay, Majestic says that plate festive.
Miss Laidlaw say 8 out of 10.
Kush. Majestic 8.5. SC not for me 6.5. Well, at least
says cabbage and saltfish nice too. That is true.
Gazadon 9.5. All right. Somebody said something about.
Somebody said whole heap of plant now cook today. A plant time, people.
Rick says if you cook it in coconut milk.
Cook what in coconut milk?
Cabbage. Really?
That does sound like run belly still. Cause cabbage, as me tell and say, remember say cabbage is a what you call it now? Cabbage can wait call it, what's the term when it says make you is a laxative. Cabbage is a natural laxative and coconut milk a natural laxative. So you know say
that is that
you
for
cook
you.
That in your yard and 5 somebody did this so a war for your bathroom. War. You understand?
Somebody said look good like Lisa Hannah.
What?
Yeah, that's what it says.
The plate look good like Lisa Hannah?
Hannah, yeah.
When she jump the wall or when she across the stage.
All right, guys, we'll be right back with the Design Studio. We're going to talk about historical architecture.
Me turn the stove down low and just pull the windows open. I'm in the mood, so me not go spoil it. Bet you are go want me cook again. Saying, ooh, it's been a long, long time. I'm cooking some action for you, girl. But it seems like you never like rice. So I'm gonna get some flour pearls. And I'll yo, I want to give you some good. I want to give you some good dumpling. Yo, I want to give you some good dumpling. Me know you know want it.
Shibidi-bidi-dips, JP said Mary's banana chips. 20% more chips in the banana left them crown. The time by JP said Mary's banana chips is
2:11 in the afternoon.
You deserve a beautiful home. Join the expert Karen Booker, your design diva, this and every Saturday at 1 to 2 p.m. here on Nationwide 90 FM. Learn what's really behind the design. Access insights and hacks that'll have your home looking like it was snatched from a magazine cover. From cushions to curtains, choosing colors to carpets, Karen will teach you the secret of the pros. That's the Design Studio every Saturday at 1 p.m. here on Nationwide 90. History for tomorrow. Yesterday's narrative, today's guide. Join us as we discuss the people, places, and events that have influenced the world as it is today. Remember, knowing your history is essential to understanding the present. So join us on History for Tomorrow, Saturdays at 9 to 11 a.m. with repeats Mondays at 9:30 p.m.
Some of the smartest dummies can't read the language of Egyptian mummies on a flag or a moon. And can't find food for the starving tummies. Pay no mind to the youths, 'cause it's not like... It's electric!
example, you ever go downtown and look at these majestic buildings downtown?
When I say majestic, I talk about what?
Yeah,
Like the old type
like
building?
the old buildings, and you
Yeah.
ever wonder about them and how they were made, and just go ahead.
Some like when I go in the ghetto, them like a Luke Lane.
Yes.
And round a Denham Town, and then some parts, some buildings, some place in Rockfort and Dunkirk,
Yes.
and them places.
Yes.
Like the brick, this is before
The brick.
steel and Malta. the
Yes.
brick.
No, go on.
So, no, me look on them, but just look on them as all house still. Me never really
Oh,
talk
really?
to them.
I look at them a lot and I wonder like what it would have been in those days when they were really in their glory and all of that. And you know, like where the prison is? Don't
Red Town side.
Wait, name Horizon.
South side. Horizon, no, General Penitentiary.
The GP, right? When you look in that area, there's a whole heap of big house around there, so you know. You understand what I'm saying? You see, you guys didn't even know that. I'm downtown very often.
Remember that downtown Kingston, South side, Dunkirk, Spoilers, and them places. Those were areas or communities of upper echelons. These are not when you're off North Street and them places. I never know ghetto.
Yes.
You understand me? I say that's the infiltration or the migration of the people from downtown to the suburban part. That cast them place if you go there for those degrade and reach to them.
The infiltration now of everybody who just filled in the spot, whether you're paying or not.
And the thing is that because of the industrial complex that was in Jamaica in the 60s and 70s, all of the persons migrated from Kingston, from the countryside to Kingston because it was close to the wharf and the ports and where a lot of jobs were.
Right.
So when poor people come in, rich people move out.
Move out. It's the same thing in the States. When the blacks come in, the whites move further east.
Whoa.
You know, so, and I think it's the same thing here. So Mr. David Cuthbert, who is a wealth of, like a walking encyclopedia on the architecture of these buildings downtown, is here with us to just share some knowledge. David, you there? David?
Yes.
Where'd he go? Okay. All right. You're going to, if you can talk up just a little bit.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Hello,
all
David.
right.
Welcome to the Sound Off, bro.
Yeah, so you're
Hi
the
there.
principal and architect of Cutworks Architecture Limited. So we're going to get into, some of these protected structures downtown, and their historical significance.
Sure.
Yes. All right, cool. So we're talking about, these buildings now close to, okay, first of all, they have a lot of theaters down there. Did you know that there's a whole heap of theaters downtown?
A whole lot of theaters.
Yes, it's a whole lot of theaters downtown. I guess that was the thing to do before people had TVs and stuff.
David.
They would just go to a theater.
David, question.
Absolutely.
Because
Yes.
I remember, I am not so versed on this type of knowledge, so please do not laugh at me.
No,
Persons on the airway,
I will laugh.
People on the area, people on YouTube, do not laugh at me.
Please
this is
laugh.
something that I do not know, and I consider myself a Jamaican scholar. I know that there's one theater, and I know that there's one at the bottom of South Camp Road. What other theaters are?
Name them.
Oh man, I can't. There's so many of them that it's difficult to name.
Just name two.
If
Any
you
two.
think about
Odeon.
There's several Odeons. I mean, Odeon is not even necessarily an Odeon was really a type of theater.
Okay.
So you find that Odeons usually meant that they were open air, and so you had a lot of these theaters, which in many cases it was a wall, a stage, seating, and they would project films. And so you find downtown alone, I think the existing buildings that there are about 15 still left.
Yes.
They're, I think, recorded that
15.
there were over 30, 15.
You don't go downtown, do you?
There are over 30 that were recorded. So all of these little precincts that you were talking about earlier, Raytown Southside, all of those had their own cinema.
Wow.
And so, we forget a lot about those things. A lot of them have been converted into, light warehouses. Some of them are just unoccupied.
But I
they're still there, and it would be nice to see a lot of them, come back into some way. And it's never, it's not important for them to become theaters again. But in other cases, they can become other sites for other things. And still preserve that knowledge. I mean, we have... right now we have, our movie theater, we know it. It's there. It's in Crossroads, and it was a form of cinema. And Carib has grown into something much more. But we recognize it. You see it in historical documents that it had been adjusted. And I think in any of the cases, much of those older cinemas can become other things, but you can still retain a bit of that history.
Of the history.
It's what we call professionally adaptive reuse. Yes. And it's where you're able to preserve, I think, a little bit of a historic memory while it's becoming something new. So you're allowing it to grow and develop into something else. At the same time, you're able to bring a bit of history with you.
So David, besides the Ward Theatre now, which is a historical and a heritage site, are there any other historical sites downtown?
Oh yes, the downtown is filled with them. We have building sites. So you have things like the Jewish synagogue. You have a lot of old buildings. You have where the JNHT is currently, which is the Jamaica National Heritage Trust. They're in an old facility. You have, just driving along Duke Street alone, you're going to walk up onto a significant number of buildings. And these are everything from what would have been historic churches, like, Holy Trinity Cathedral on North Street, to things that would have been former residences that have been turned into other things. We also have other sites like the Jewish Cemetery, which has, one of the, we have an actual tomb that is there from the 1600s.
Really?
And it is frightening when you think about it, because late 1600s, and you think at that time, Kingston itself was not really populated as being that city, but the Jewish cemetery is there and has that record, of all of these little historic things. So, when we talk about historic sites, it's not just buildings. Sometimes they're places. Outside of Kingston, we have a lot of our free towns that would have been created, after the abolition of slavery.
Yes.
And also some before abolition of slavery as well. And many of those sites still exist today, and a lot of times we drive through them, totally forget that those things are there, unless you go ask the children in the primary school who all learn it as part of history. Sometimes we forget about those things, and we forget about parts of our history. And oftentimes it's not until the tourists come where you then have to do a little bit of homework so that you see knowledgeable, and you can tell them. And oftentimes they know it way more than you do.
And I believe that is shameful, because we do not preserve nor do we respect the history of Jamaica. And we look at these buildings and say, oh, old building, and you just go on. You know what I'm saying?
Education is a huge part of it, David. Education is a huge part of it. And as you say, these are things that I think that we need to reintroduce. Because if you lose your culture, you lose who you are.
You lose who you are.
You understand? And I think that these are things that we could matriculate into the syllabus for even primary school. You understand? Where we can, the history of Jamaica, cultural history of Jamaica. I think that we should reintroduce a lot of these stuff, because a lot of these history is, because I am a big old man, and if you never said this today our date.
The 5th
or
the 6th
of March, or 6th of March 2024. I would have never known. I'm a big 37 years per year. I feel like I love Jamaica more than everybody. And I never know that there were so many theaters in Jamaica and all of these heritage sites.
I want you to talk to us now about the churches, because some of these churches, I still like the one out at Port Royal. I got married in that church out there, and I'm telling you, oh my God, that church! I didn't even want them to decorate the church because it was just so magnificent.
It's just naturally beautiful.
So talk to us about that.
Jamaica has so many of these fantastic churches. We have, I think, Jamaica National Heritage Trust has, I think, a list of about 20 or 25 churches, and there are perhaps at least another 30 out there that are not listed under there, that are on the threat of being modified, and we sort of losing parts of our history. But there's Kingston Parish Church has some of the most beautiful stained glass. There are people who travel annually to Jamaica to come and look at them. There are just so many. And the good thing about Kingston, because it was this nucleus, there are a lot of churches that exist downtown, and there are churches built of a variety of materials. We have Holy Trinity Cathedral, which was one of the first churches of that size. At one point, it was the largest domed facility that was made out of concrete, with this, beautiful sort of copper top. Going to St. George's College, you always have to, give a little nod over to Holy Trinity Cathedral. And for many of us, that is why we ended up going into architecture, going into engineering, because of what you were seeing. And it is just a majestic structure. And I think that's one of those parts about history that we forget, that it can inspire, it inspires the young. And, as a point that was brought up earlier, that we need to reintroduce these things into primary schools.
Absolutely.
This is unfortunately where it is. The primary schools have this knowledge. They're the ones that go on those tours. They were the ones who go and visit these places. So they have it. What we've not done is to make sure that that same knowledge is out there for everybody, and it's not just about being
so
cool,
David,
but it's also promoting these things, using them as a site for a movie.
Mr. Cuthbert.
I agree with that.
Mr. Cuthbert, I'm going to ask you a question now.
Sure.
Because you are the person who has this whole plethora of knowledge. You understand me? I say, I feel like a pressure, I pressure you.
He is.
But a YouTube channel would a good stead that make crazy money.
Me and you, David, thank you very much for that. We will credit you as somebody who just made the suggestion. But me and you, David, yes, David, we'll call you right after this.
Getting a camera crew and going to each of these sites and getting a 30-minute video about each side and talking about the historical fact and the type of architecture and something. These are things that are appreciated not by only Jamaicans but people all over the world. And this would encourage a different form of architectural tourism or historical tourism.
No, but he did say that people come here to look at the things.
So this would foster it even more.
What I mean, David, you and I, we
so
are going to talk.
So link tourist board, them have money at Chote, So link them for sponsorship, but I feel too bad, have the name, carry name, big, your name, big.
And there's a lot of cutting edge things being done.
Yes.
You had that lovely conversation about the church in Port Royal.
In Port Royal, right.
There is a student last year at the Caribbean School of Architecture who was actually using LiDAR and very up to the minute technology to make a digital record of the entire building as is for future generations. So I mean, there's a lot of things that are happening. But as I said, the one thing that we're not good enough in Jamaica is sharing this information. We've monetized so many things that when it comes time to give things for free, which is to share the things that we have, we don't follow through on it. And I think it's a little shame, because it shouldn't just be school children. It shouldn't just be me coming on radio to talk about these things.
Yeah.
These are things that should be part of the discussion all the time. And unless you kind of make it, sort of bring it in line with tourism, nobody seems to care.
I'm going to jog your memory a little bit. I'm going to jog. My son had this project. He was in the 4th grade, and we had on St. Elizabeth, because that's when and so I said, okay, let's just drive to St. Elizabeth and see. And they had a great house there that has the first house in the Caribbean, and I think New York to have electricity. Yes. What is the name of that house again?
Oh goodness, I can't remember the name of that whole.
But it had such a historical context because it was the first. It's Jubilee. No, it's not Jubilee. It's the first house to have electricity. It was the first house to have some other things. It's like it was a first. But the thing about it is that made me so sad. It was not preserved. People went in and they just, to me, destroyed it. In the name of modernization, they destroyed it.
It's more than just in the name of modernization. I mean, we must remember that there are a lot of techniques and things that, new conditions arise. We need wider roads. We need, you need to make sure that we have sidewalks. We need to do all of these things. That the conditions of when those things were built and the conditions now and the conditions of tomorrow are all very different. And oftentimes what happens is that we're not necessarily mindful of the things that happened before. And sometimes the need for progress, we sometimes, are a little bit heavy-handed. And that's a nice, polite way of saying it. But, the truth is that Black River has a lot of firsts, and that's really where the site is.
Yes.
Black River was one of the first towns to actually have been completely wired for electricity. A lot of it coming from, hydroelectric. They were also one of the areas to actually have, train lines running in both, either direction, not just north, east, west. It was also north. So, so there's a lot of little bits and pieces about our towns. And as I said, there are a lot of people who spend a lot of time and money when they go on vacation to go and look at historic sites. And
I'm one of them.
We're only scratching the surface.
The surface.
It's so much,
and it's not only, and again, we... As you said before, it feels a bit bastardized when you have to be thinking about the tourist claim for you to actually do something about your history, to preserve your history in Jamaica. But trust me, there's a lot that we can do, and I can see that you are there and you're doing what it is that you can do to help, and we are encouraging it. You understand? Us as Jamaicans ourselves, we individually can can partake in this history and share it, and even our basic as our timeline to just share information, because the more it's out there, the more people will see it. And we really and truly appreciate this. Will not be the first time, the last time that you're coming here.
We have been trying to book him for a minute now, but Mr. Cuthbert is extremely busy, and you can see why he's busy, because he's a wealth of, he's like a walking encyclopedia. And let me just tell you exactly, the name of the house is Waterloo. Yes, our YouTube people are always on it, let me just tell you. So, David Cuthbert, can you please just tell us where we can find you? Give us your socials, give us your telephone number, please.
The easiest way, you can find me on the socials. The company, we're at Cutworks JA, and you can find us LinkedIn, you can find us Instagram, Facebook, everything just using, very simple. It's at Cutworks JA. It's the easiest way to find us, and we try to make sure and respond to most queries. And we try not to be as busy, as you make us out to be.
But busy is a good problem to have. Let me tell you something. Yes.
It's all right, but we're also very, we're mindful that we want to give of our time, so that when people call us, that we are in the first instance, we are, we try to make sure that we can lend ourselves, just to give people a little bit of direction and advice.
Exactly. And so thank you very, very much for sharing space with us today, and we will be in touch.
Big up yourself,
especially about the YouTube channel.
One North Street, you understand, my boss?
That's right.
One North Street. You went to North Street, sir? You went to North Street?
The other side him go.
Oh, him got George's?
Yeah,
oh,
okay. But look,
I won't hold it against you.
One have to cover the north and one have to cover the south.
That is it, man. We have to lock the place. Lock the place, man.
I won't hold it against you.
Lock the place, man.
All right.
And then once a year we meet up for Roper Cup just to decide.
It's one college though, guys. It's one college, and it's the blue boys, the blue guys up at All Hope Road. It's one college. It's one.
David, I think that she's going insane. I don't know if the historical artifacts are rotting in her brain. But anyways, big up yourself, David. Big up yourself. Thank you very much for passing through. People, we're going to jump in a quick commercial break.
We'll be right
and we're going to
back.
try to gather Karen. You understand? And bring her out of her insanity.
David, stay on the line for the producer, please.
All right.
All right.
Sweet Jamaica, man, I land that. Me no stop love it. I mean, know the word massive love it and I respect it, man. Hear this? A lot of mercy. Help me big up Jamaica, the land of wood and water. The system might not proper, but we love the vibe, the food and the culture. Whoa, can't you see the beauty of this country? Me never know a serious thing until me reach and foreign. So what a nice place to live. Sweet Jam down, the only problem is dollars now run. So what a nice place to live. Sweet Jam down, the only problem is dollars now run with the
oh cherry, baby. Don't you know I'm in love with you? If you don't believe I do, what more do you left for me to do? You could have been waiting for you.
Know your numbers and take control of your life. Don't wait till it's too late. Check your doctor today. Yeah. Get the BMI check, your blood pressure check, your blood sugar and cholesterol check. We're living well when we stay on top of our health. Know your numbers and take control of your life. Don't wait till it's too late. Check your doctor today. Know your numbers and take control of your life.
A message from the Ministry of Health and Wellness. Nationwide 90 FM, the station for the very latest in news and current affairs, will broadcast live the opening budget presentation by the Minister of Finance and the Public Service, the Honorable Dr. Nigel Clark. On Tuesday, March 12, Dr. Clark will put forward the government's plans to finance the budget for 2024 to 2025. That's a live broadcast of Finance Minister Dr. Nigel Clark's opening budget presentation, Tuesday, March 12, from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. on Nationwide 90 FM, the new revolution in media. Due to this live broadcast, the E-Zone will not be aired on Tuesday, March 12.
Party promoters and event planners. Promote your party or event with an affordable nationwide 90 FM party package. Never leave your patrons misinformed. Get repeat advertisement for your event. Do you have tickets or prizes to give away? Do it on Nationwide 90 FM. Come do an interview about your event. Share your event's artwork on our social media platforms. Any update or information you want to provide about your event, do it with an affordable Nationwide 90 FM party package. For more information, call our sales team at 876-630-1210 or sales@nationwidenewsnetwork.com. Party promoters and event planners. Promote your party or event on Nationwide 90 FM, the new revolution in media.
Come into the parlor, there's a welcome there for you.
Welcome to the Mayor's Parlor with Desmond McKenzie.
From 1 to 6 p.m. every Sunday, you'll now get more of your favorite vintage music.
Put your head on my shoulder.
Nationwide 90 FM will transform your Sunday into a musical time machine that will take you way back.
Come with me. Let's go back in time.
This magic moment.
Journey into yesteryear with Desmond McKenzie in the Mayor's Parlor.
I've got the music to jog your memory and make you smile.
Put your sweet lips a little closer to the phone.
Sit back, relax, and enjoy the best in vintage music.
Come into the Mayor's Parlor every Sunday between 1 and 6 p.m. here on Nationwide 90 FM, a revolution in media.
Those oldies but goodies reminds me of you.
So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Sound of No Wednesday and Wellness Wednesday. Now, we touched on a point earlier, and we were talking about personal hygiene.
Yeah.
I don't say we don't want to speak as a layman's, and then people feel like we're just being negative and we're just trying to bash people, we're trying to tear them down. One thing about we at Nationwide, we are concise,
Yes.
we are on the ball, and we believe in accountability.
And we're on your side.
So, on the line right now, we have somebody with some oral health tips. You understand? Yeah. Her name, or his name is...
Dr. Dominique Reed Henry. And do you know that Dr. Reed Henry was crowned Miss Jamaica Festival in 2021? A young girl.
Right.
And she's a doctor
that is
of
it.
dentistry.
That is it, man.
Dr.
talk
Reed Henry?
about beauty with purpose and subs. Dance, man.
What?
Come on. Mm-hmm.
So, Dr. Reed Henry.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you guys? I'm so happy to be here.
Well, we thank you
Welcome.
so much.
We're sorry you couldn't be
sharing
in
space.
studio, you know,
Yes,
because
we would have liked to, you know.
A little beauty would help us.
Can't help.
Karen alone can't hold it up. Me and Jerome are ugly down the studio. Bad.
I need help. All right, so we had a really riveting and robust conversation earlier. You know, if you listen to the show, we always do, and it had to do with breath that was not too pleasant, and I'm putting that very, 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 very lightly. Can you just shed some light on what causes it?
What causes it from a medical perspective? What causes persons to have distasteful breath?
Okay, so bad breath is something a little bit more complex. It's not as simple as we see it.
Mm-hmm.
The medical term for bad breath is actually halitosis.
Mm-hmm.
And there are so many different causes to bad breath that people don't even realize.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes they will just think, oh, this person don't brush their teeth, but it's not just that. For example, if someone has an underlying medical condition, that will actually cause them to have bad breath.
Okay.
So persons with respiratory infections, if they have diabetes, if they have a gastrointestinal disorder, all of those things can contribute to you having bad breath. If you have untreated dental care, so for example, if you have gum disease, periodontal disease, gingivitis, if you have cavities that haven't been treated, all of those things contribute to poor oral hygiene and the, halitosis.
So
if you smoke, so tobacco or smoking any other products,
that's preventable.
All of those things will definitely cause bad breath for sure.
Dr.
And
Reed,
dry
quick
mouth
question.
especially.
Dr. Reed, quick question. I heard you said in there diabetes, because diabetes is something that is one of those non-communicable diseases in Jamaica that is very prevalent. How does diabetes cause you to have bad breath? I know say it's probably technical, but if you can simplify it for somebody with a tough like me, please.
Right, as best as possible. So, diabetes is a condition where your blood sugar is high, and that usually affects how you're able to fight off infection. So, persons who have diabetes, their ability to fight off infections in the mouth is usually reduced. So those persons are more than likely to have gum disease. So that would be gingivitis or periodontitis, which is disease of the gums and bones in the mouth. And that really, really causes bad breath. So it's like a dual effect.
Tell me about these tonsil stones, because when we we read something earlier from a very distressed girlfriend who said that her boyfriend has these has bad breath, and sometimes the breath smells funny. So me now in my little layman diagnosis, I said maybe you have tonsil stones, because I do know that is a factor.
It can, but I would say the best thing that she should have done as a girlfriend was getting to see a dentist. So that's where you know exactly what the cause is. Dr. Because Reed. A lot of persons have bad breath. They'll just use Listerine. They'll just chew gum, mints, and then all that does is mask the issue. It doesn't actually fix it. So you may think it's tonsil stones. You may go to an ENT, you may get the tonsil stones removed, and you still have bad breath because that wasn't the initial cause. So you have to find out what the cause is by doing a dental exam. And then if it's not dental related, for example, something medically related, we'll always refer you. But the best thing is to check it out at your dentist.
I have a follow-up question. How do you tell your partner that your breath is not pleasant?
That is, well...
Because I offered my 2 cents, but, I want to hear it from the professional as to how you approach the subject.
I don't know what is the best way, because even as a professional, it's kind of hard to break it to someone that, say your breath doesn't smell so good, And if you use words like halitosis, they're not going to know what you mean. So... I just try to
so you can understand them say
the
more
nicest way possible.
Yeah, because how you said it a while ago was fine to me. Your breath not smell not too nice, Yeah,
so I will,
that was gentle.
If it's a dental related issue that's causing the bad breath, I will address that. So I'll tell them, you have this issue, you have a cavity that's not treated, and that is causing, this to happen, or your breath to smell, or so and so pain. I would just relate it to the dental issue at all times. Okay.
Hold on, if you're in a relationship and your person, if you're in a relationship and the person you're in a relationship with having breath issues, a simple thing, just sort out a date and take them to a date. You and them go to dentist as a date. You understand? Make the appointment, make reservation, and a restaurant alone can go to one dentist.
I've actually had a situation like that, Triple X, where a couple came together wanting to do their treatment and so on, and you could tell that the guy brought her, Because he was the one pushing it, come, let's go, and when I would say you have this treatment done, yeah man, let's do it today, so he was the encouraging one to say, let's get it done, so we can get these issues fixed, so everything can be all right. So
that is love.
You can make it like a nice little date. It's nice and fun, and you can hold each other's hand and still be a bonding experience.
Cross the bridge I
saw in my YouTubers, because the YouTubers are very active and they're very knowledgeable and they keep us accountable. So one of them said the chew sticks are not good. A lot of people, especially in the country areas, use chew sticks. So she's saying, no, that is very detrimental. Is that so?
All right, so we as professionals can only go on things that are evidence-based. Okay. We have no evidence scientifically that these things work, so we don't recommend it. We can only recommend things that we know for sure. What we know for sure is, for example, if dry mouth is the cause of you having bad breath, you want to try to increase saliva flow. So chewing sugar-free gum, snacking on things like apples, carrots, those things help to increase saliva, and that will actually help with the issue. If you breathe through your mouth, like when you're sleeping or just in general, those things actually cause bad breath too.
Really?
So that's something that has to be addressed when you come in and so on.
So, Doc, if we live in the country areas, like Triple come from Clarendon.
St. Catherine.
St. Catherine. Sorry, I don't know why I keep saying
Linstead.
that. Okay,
Bush
so
Park.
him come
Victoria.
from, he said him come from Bush, not me. Okay, so for people who not really, toothpaste is not readily available. Is there
But you
anything
out
in the
of
home?
variety, Karen. What part of Jamaica toothpaste now? Hey.
There is. I'm not saying you. I'm
No,
just.
you're
I'm just
talking about
drawing
rural
reference
Go on,
to
go on,
people
go
who
on.
live deep in the bush. You have Doc. Do you know,
Why,
right?
them a
There
go
are
murder
people
you,
who live
them a go
really,
murder
really,
you over
really
here now,
deep,
but go on, still,
really,
allow you
really
to
deep,
lick them
and
in the car, for
therefore
yourself.
they can't get to the shop around the road to get the toothpaste. Is there something that they can use in their space to say, okay, because the teeth have a brush every day? I'm just saying, home finds.
Yes, go on.
And then you can just walk us through good dental hygiene, please.
All right, so I'm in the country areas. I'm actually in Christiana, Manchester, at Central Smiles Dental Care. And most of my patients, or basically all of my patients, have access to toothpaste. And I know Christiana is a little more country than St. Catherine. So I'm sure those persons do have access. But we see so many remedies, persons who use baking soda, persons who use salt. We can really go off, as I said, evidence. And the evidence that we see that actually helps is anything that has fluoride. So fluoride is the ingredient in your toothpaste that actually helps to strengthen the teeth, prevent you from getting any bacterial infections and so on. Most persons are not using their toothpaste correctly. So when you brush your teeth, you're actually not supposed to rinse your mouth out. And you're not supposed to use a mouthwash after you brush your teeth either.
So what
and
you must do
most persons in Jamaica definitely don't follow those instructions.
Dr. Reed Henry, hold on a second. After I brush my teeth, what I must do with all these things? I must rinse out my mouth?
Spit. Don't rinse out the mouth. Because what you want is to actually keep the toothpaste
in there for the
with
fluoride for sets
on
and
the
soak in
teeth
your teeth and
so that they can, do their thing and actually help to prevent cavities.
So Jerome has been brushing his teeth wrong. I've been brushing my teeth wrong. Triple going on,
I have seen it, but to me, I have tried it, but it not work for me.
It's just counterintuitive for me.
It does feel that way.
So all of us in here, there are 5 of us in here right now, except Razzie. Razzie says that he brushes his teeth correctly. And so all of us, really and truly?
All right.
Yeah, most persons are brushing their teeth incorrectly. So sometimes they'll come and be like, Doc, I brush every day and I still get cavities or my breath still smell. What's happening? And it's just that what they're doing is not correct. Most persons, they're not brushing for the correct amount of time.
I have one last question I want to ask.
2 to 3 minutes. And most of those persons don't do that.
I do wash. I do brush.
All right, Dr. Reed, me have one last question more because Karen had asked this question before. I'm going to need to ask it, the technical thing now. So, Ewa, how do you know what is a way to figure out if your breath smell bad?
Like you personally, do you know?
How you know? How do you figure? How do you know whether or not your breath is
Persons
smelling
usually
bad?
notice, like they will just do a little smell test or a whiff test to see.
What is the best way to do that
breathe into
test?
their hand and then smell it back. So that's a way. Sometimes you may even notice if you spit, like if you smell the spit and so on, it will smell different. Another thing that persons can do, you can floss, smell the floss. If the floss has an odor, that's going to cause you to have bad breath too. So those are some ways that you can know if your breath is smelling.
Okay.
And the persons will tell you if it's very bad.
Okay. Somebody just asking if sinus gives bad breath. Sinus. A lot of people in Jamaica have sinus.
Have those issues.
Yeah.
It can, especially if the sinus drains into the oral cavity. So if your sinus is draining into your mouth, that can definitely cause bad breath.
Well, Dr. Reed, you can see that there's a whole lot of technicalities in this, so we're encouraging people, please visit your dentist as regularly as possible. How often should people actually visit the dentist, Dr. Reed?
We recommend every 6 months, but sometimes we may recommend even more often depending on what's going on. So persons with braces have to come every 3 months.
Yes, time.
Yeah,
Right.
So
it just depends.
So big up to Central Smile Dental Care. That's Dr. Dominic Reed's own company. I talk about female business, female driven, female owned, Jamaican owned, Jamaican based, and we are talking about a Jamaican gem, a beauty with all of the purpose in this entire world that is really and truly spreading great oral hygiene all the way out there in Christiana. I know so up there is very cold. A lot of the persons out there do not really bathe a joke.
You see, hold on.
Joke.
Dr. Reed, I just talked about the toothpaste situation, right? And the whole of YouTube is on me. I must apologize. Triple say, which is worse, them don't bathe. And nobody say a word.
We don't know what joke I make. But,
take up space, Dr. Reed.
Dr. Dominic Reed, can you please tell us where we can find you and how can we get in contact with you?
So you can find me at Central Smiles Dental Care, which is in Christiana, Manchester. You can find me online at Central Smiles Dental Care on Instagram and Facebook, and at Dr. Dominic Reed, JA on Instagram and Facebook.
So, Dr. Reed, do you actually answer DMs and personal questions? All right. So the page is actually active. She does. So if you're in that part, you want a well-wise, educated, well-informed, technically savvy dentist, and you don't have a dentist for yourself, please go and check out Central Smile all the way up there in Christiana. So people, big up yourself. Thank you very much, Dr. Dominic Reed, for passing through this.
Thank you so much for having me.
Miss Jamaica Festival Queen 2021. Beauty with a purpose. Thank you so much.
Oh, Dr. Dominic Reed Henry. My bad. I threw your husband's name away. I'm so sorry. My most humble apologies to Mr. Henry. I am sorry, sir. I am sorry, sir.
Mr. Henry, no business with you.
Big up yourself.
Please. Dominic, stay on the line for a minute, please. Guys, we'll be right back.
Outperform, outlast. With top performance. Easy jackhammer. Reliable, full stop, not comma. We have the expertise for drilling and demolition. We have the power tools for plumbers and electrician. Fancy leg tools, 3 parts and 3 repairs. 3 parts, 3 repairs. 2 to 3 years. Hilton, available at Delta Supply, 106 Hagley Park Road. Call us at 876-302-61124. Delta Supply, we service what we sell.
Bun to me cheese, bun to me cheese. Give me yummy. Bun to me cheese, bun to me cheese. Give me yummy. Don't stop at just a one slice, please. No other bun, perfect for me. Yummy. For real Jamaican flavor and quality for sure this Easter. Make yummy the bun to your cheese. Yummy. Give me yummy. Yummy. Give me yummy. For the Easter, yummy bunzita. Yummy for me family. Yummy for me, sir. Bun to me cheese, bun to me cheese. Yummy. Bun to me cheese. Bun to me cheese. Best bun. Give me yummy.
Tune in to Nationwide 90 FM, the new revolution in media. Stay ahead of the curve with our cutting-edge reporting and accurate breaking news coverage.
We are having an earthquake. Oh, God.
Hear it here first on Nationwide 90 FM.
Is that really clip news, Stonky?
Tune in, turn up the volume, and listen. We bring a mix of news, entertainment, and sports to your lives.
Nationwide 90 FM's live and continuous coverage of the World Championships in Budapest, Hungary.
News and discussions week mornings.
Coming up in the news at 6 for this morning.
Entertainment in the afternoons, then news again in the evenings.
Nationwide news at this hour. Fired.
Also, tune into the entertainment and sports shows in the nights and on the weekends.
It is Boy Things After Dark right here on Nationwide 90 FM.
Everything is news, from current affairs and entertainment to sports, business, and other categories.
Nationwide 90 FM. This is Beanie Man. Give it to them. Zaga, Zen.
From every whisper to every commotion.
That's rubbish. The KSAMC cannot investigate itself.
Was Click News really talking like that?
Every news story unfolds here first at Nationwide 90 FM, the new revolution in media. Every sound is a story, and every story we share is news.
So, people, that's how I go on for the Wellness Wednesday right now, right? You can't say you never learn nothing to them. You can't say you never get any knowledge. You can't say you can't get nothing. You can't apply it on a day-to-day activity. So we are now fully equipped in how to counteract or how to explore or to combat bad breath.
So for the people on YouTube who want justice over the toothpaste, I understand that toothpaste is on every corner, in every area, in every single lane, in every pot, in rural Jamaica, in bush Jamaica, there is toothpaste. So thank you for that. I am corrected. I stand corrected. There is toothpaste abound. Now you need to correct about the bathing situation.
All right, so here we go now. You know, so me a big man. You understand? Me a big man. So as a big man, you know when you're wrong. Careful. You understand? So let me apologize to the persons up in Christiana. Where next place up here? Spalding.
Spalding was the first one.
Kellitz. Douglas Castle. Clarkstown. All of them people in the high rural Jamaica, the place with high altitude that is plagued by 5:30 fog. You understand? Them place there we have to wear jacket 2 o'clock in the day because when sun at the place still cold. Now I said that the people up there do not bathe because I do not bathe regularly because the water cold. I must apologize. Not all of the people them do it. About 40%.
But some of them.
About 40%. You understand? I don't know it's truth. Me not have to hide and talk. No for una do not bathe twice a day. Me know it go.
So what to my toothbrush situation?
You understand?
What to the
Your toothbrush situation wrong because everywhere in Jamaica have toothpaste I said no. Yeah. But the truth of the matter is enough people living in these communities do not bathe more than one time a day. Sometimes someone want to bathe every other day too. So enough people up there. Talk for yourself. If you bathe every day 2 times a day, fine. Fling stone in a hog pen. Load the hog, they make them ball.
Oh my God! Out. You know what? I should have asked the dentist if we have fluoride in the water, fluoride in pipe water.
Yeah, we should ask that for sure.
Yeah,
I'm not sure about it. I don't want to talk about the cabinet. No.
Yeah, we don't
but
know.
Ladies and gentlemen over YouTube, you know, so on a very unjust and very inhuman. Why is it that you find it so difficult? Big up yourself, Rick. Why is it that you find it so difficult to smash the like button?
No, I don't know.
At the time, how old do you know?
I really wouldn't want to know, says Badman. Now, my producer says all water contains some fluoride, but I know that in other... But I do know in some other countries, they do make sure that there is a really good percentage of fluoride in there, and they prefer, and they would say, drink the tap water over like, spring water or bottled water. So I just want to know what would be the concentration of fluoride. Okay, Rochelle.
But I'm going to tell you people, please, if you have somebody out there and they are not, if you have a friend, a family member and them something and they are not, don't be afraid to approach them. I try to approach them kindly. You don't have to be as brash and as rude as me. Try to approach them as kindly as possible. If you say they're having issues, you can call at the dentist, closest dentist near you. Sort out an appointment for them. Drive with them, go up, they go sort it out. Yeah. You understand me I say? Yeah. Personal hygiene is something that we really and truly have to take an intimate approach to. Oh, you understand me I say?
Hold on a second. I have breaking news. I have a comment that was just put in the YouTube chat. I'm telling you about my YouTube family. You guys are astute. You pay attention. Your observation skills are 150%. So here it goes. Frandy says, Triple X and Karen need to be added to that NNN promo that just aired.
Da-da-dee. Listen to me now, man. Law politics. You understand?
It's not politics.
A good thing, but let me tell you something. Politics not Jamaica festive, but you know. Hey,
sports
last week was so festive. At the first, I don't think another country ever have an election like this. Well, one day PMP win, then the next day JP, then the next day. I know we don't know for sure. One piece are really a run. When
I
didn't
even know that popular vote was something in Jamaica. And I did not know that.
Me now telling you, some things were going. Jamaica politics is really and truly one circus. You know?
It's true.
Really and truly one circus. That's why I stay far from it.
You ever listen to them when them down a garden house? How them talk?
But that even that we see what
that is like
where Bridget name again? It one we cause like people them when they call him. When run them off
Warmington man. Warmington gone home. Him gone home.
Me not tell you now. People, I understand that it is not the best behavior But he's a very refreshing person. He's a very entertaining
He's
person.
entertaining.
I don't know if this is what they want in politics, but if I should say that he's not very entertaining, I would be lying.
So he can now go and open his own YouTube channel and do commentary.
I look very much forward to hearing this man when them get him on a phone call or a camera, because I know you cannot predict what this gentleman is going to say. And if this man is really and truly out of politics, I think that we have lost a very, 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 very colorful character in our Jamaica politics.
Yeah.
And the truth of the matter is sometimes you have to take bad thing, make joke. You understand? And it is very, and the truth of the matter is he is as Jamaican as them come.
He is.
Whether or not you like him or not.
No man, but sometimes he must know how to
Him
talk.
true, but understand same for have manners sometime and have a little
office.
bit. But the truth of the matter is, you know what I like about this gentleman? I might not like a lot of his policies, but I like the fact that he is who he is and he doesn't put on a front. And I like the fact that he is unapologetic in who he is.
Man,
and he takes accountability. I think a lot of politicians in Jamaica could take a page. I don't say them forget face it, but when you say something, don't try to twist it for mean something else.
And spin it.
When the man talk and the man mean when him talk, whether or not we agree with what him say, we have to appreciate a person who stand on what them say.
And that being said, we gotta get out of here because you know we gotta go. Jerome, please, we were just reminded that you need to play the Go Homing song. So for our producer, the Going Home
time.
The school bell has rung. We need to get out of here. We don't need to leave here, but we need to just leave. We need to leave out of here. This place here for the E-Block. They're up. Honeybee, the Stinger is back. Kareem Boya Things, and of course, our favorite DJ. I mean, right behind, of course, DJ Jerome.
Behind Jerome? None of you. What you do behind Jerome?
Careful, Miss Karen.
What you do behind Jerome?
Why is everything a thing?
Next thing.
Hold on.
Razzie, next thing we hear Danavi around there, and then Jerome go say,
no.
Am I wrong?
No,
am I wrong to like it?
Don't mix it.
It just feels weird. Oh no. Am I wrong?
We gotta go. It's 3 o'clock. See you guys tomorrow.
Who got the keys to my bimmer? Who am I? The girls them sugar. How can I make love to us in a rock? Pass me the keys to my.
So long, farewell to you, my friends. Goodbye for now, until we meet again. I say so long, farewell to you, my friends. Goodbye for now, until we meet again. It's been great to play and sing together in the box, and now